microphone off. You were going to bring Ray Corona, I believe, is going to come out next. Ray has the water song. It's been on Good News previously on another earlier show, and I think that's what Ray's going to do. I'm not sure what Ray's going to do, but whatever Ray wants to do is okay by me, okay? So we're going to invite Ray Corona out here. Let's see, you know, I'd like to just make a mention here that in today's New York Times, there's a story. It says, feeling warmth, subtropical plants move north, okay? I don't know if anybody saw it today. There was some palm trees down Fifth Avenue. But no, I'm just kidding. But there are some things happening, and I always praise the New York Times and the National Arbor Day Foundation, and this is the National Wildlife Federation. And what they're saying here in Georgia now, there's a little picture here of Georgia. In Georgia, in the winter, Georgia is now hospitable to plants like fire bush. Okay, I guess previously there was no fire bush in Georgia. Now it's there. And service berries, I don't know what those are, but if it's edible, and more than likely I would probably eat them. No, I'm just kidding. Service berries and dogwoods. Dogwoods can be planted in Nebraska now, okay? So it's a changing earth. But the earth is changing. I don't know if everybody remembers. I, of course, do. But I think it was 360 billion years ago. I was walking around the neighborhood, and I realized that I could walk from like one continent to the other continent, and to another continent, and then to another continent, and then to another continent. Because I think 360 billion years ago, maybe it was 400 billion, I get my years mixed up, we were all connected. The world now, not just the people of the world were one, but the world was one. I think there might have been a couple, maybe the Antarctic maybe wasn't connected, and I think it was the Ice Age, they called it, or something like that. And we've talked a little bit about that on the show, remember we've done 15 hours of shows, and this one's going to bring us up to about 26 hours of shows. So in any case, we're going to go for it now. I believe we're almost ready to have Ray Corona and his flautist will join him as well. The flautist's name is, I can't recollect at this moment.
Hi, it's
Gina Talamson. Okay, and Ray has offered his assistance, as he has in so many times. Hello, Ray. Hello, Gina.
Hey, Paul. This is a fantastic day, isn't it? What a celebration.
Oh, my God.
And I wish people could see backstage. There are all these people there, and everybody is so joyful, and we're all, celebrating.
Can you take a shot backstage for the fun of it with your camera, Mr. Walker?
Boy, these guys, they can do everything.
I don't know if he can do that, but I don't know. He's doing something else. Maybe at a later moment. I know. We probably got 600 people back there.
Yeah, well, we did in the beginning.
Space for
they're actually pulling back out of that room just because there's no air left.
They've used the air up.
Yeah,
we have a window or two open back there, I hope?
I hope
so, okay, because the air is another one of those
What you do is you resuscitate them and then bring them onto the show.
Well, hopefully it's not that concerning. I haven't heard that yet. I'm supposed to look at over here now, and we're ready to go, I think. So enough about me talking, who can barely talk at this moment. So, Ray, Corona, and Lynn, what are you going to do?
I guess that it might be interesting to people to hear this story about how Pete and I created a song together, and it really was pretty amazing. Pete has always been very excited about community action, about local people and small organizations doing things. In fact, he said many times that he really believes if anything's going to change the world and make it better, it's the acts of many different little organizations, not something big top-down that's going to do it. And that we have the momentum together that we can sweep away anything. So I had been asked to perform for a group of women in Sayreville, New Jersey, who had done a wonderful thing for peace. They had decided that since they were living there and couldn't really get away, they had young children, that maybe they could do something with their children. And they created a drive for toys in the schools. And the idea was that the children from Sayreville could give a toy to the children that lived in Iraq or in Afghanistan. And they found a way of getting the armed forces to cooperate with their plan, and they got the school board and so forth to cooperate. And it was a great idea because the kids could really relate to this, and maybe we could have some future peacemakers instead of future warmongers. And in addition to that, they were able to inspire many other people to follow up on it. So now these drives are happening all over the place. If you would like to know more about it, they have a website and they have a kit on there of how you can create a peace drive. Their website is bridgepeace.org. And if you can't remember that, if you go to my website, raycorona.com, it's with a K, RAYKORONA.com. Right in the newsletter section, you'll see a picture of Pete and I, and you can find the song, and it'll take you right to their website where you can learn more about what they're doing. So anyhow, after performing there, I told Pete this story because we were doing other things together, and Pete said, you know, if Woody Guthrie were around, he would write a ballad about this. And I said, well, Pete, you know, you and Woody were pals, why don't you do it? And he said, well, I think we should do it together. So we sort of rolled up our sleeves right on the spot, and he said, Ray, what exit of the turnpike is this, Sayreville, New Jersey, anyway? And I said, well, it's not really right on the turnpike. He said, oh, well, that doesn't matter. You know, what's the closest exit? And that's how we got the song going. And I think by the time it was done, we were passing drafts back and forth in sheet music, which surprises some people since Pete's a major folk guy. But he's also very capable musician and likes to work with the notes on paper so we can tweak them. And I would say that probably in balance, I wrote most of the words, he wrote some of them, he wrote most of the music, I wrote some of it, and together we had a song. So it's called Toys for Peace.
Toys for Peace.
And Gina's going to help me with it. One,
Thank you, Gina.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the turnpike through New Jersey, where it meets the Garden State. If you take exit 11 there, instead of going straight, you can visit Sayreville, where Diana, mother too, saw what war can do to kids, did what she had to do, because we have got to learn to live in peace someday. Maybe soldiers with toys, not guns, will find a better way. She said school children in Sayreville should give a toy or two to the children in Iraq, because they have so very few. Diane's neighbor Karen agreed, and soon a movement grew. Would the schools go along? What else could the school board do? Because we have got to learn to live in peace someday. Maybe soldiers with toys, not guns, will find a better way. So they set up big containers in the schools in Sayreville. It really was inspiring how quickly they would fill. Sarah brought her favorite doll, she told her not to cry. Soon she'd have a new best friend, she kissed that doll goodbye, because we have got to learn to live in peace someday. Maybe soldiers with toys, not guns, will find a better way. The colonel said, let's do it. Yes, we will try your plan. Our soldiers can give out toys in Iraq and Afghanistan. Those soldiers love to meet the kids, they hope their visits increase. When you make a child smile, you build a bridge to peace, because we have got to learn to live in peace someday. Maybe soldiers with toys, not guns, will find a better way. Take the turnpike through New Jersey, where it meets the Garden State. If you take exit 11 there, instead of going straight, you can visit Sayreville where Diana, mother of two, saw what war can do to kids, did what she had to do.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you both.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much.
For sharing it. I know you've been a good friend of Pete's for so long.
And if you go to that website, by the way, you'll actually hear Pete playing it and singing it with us, and he plays a wonderful banjo part on it.
Okay.
All right.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
take the mics off you, and thank you for coming over. Okay, we're going to get set up for our next wonderful group who are going to share themselves with us. Brandy Reamer, hopefully is in the back, and he's going to, Brandy is a founding member of RCA Roots rock band, and I like this. It's from Good Homes, okay? Good News always likes, whenever we hear the word good, in any form, in any fashion, we want to express our gratitude for somebody to use that in the sense of we will do a story. So if you know anybody that has something to do with the word good, okay? Actually, if you know anybody that has doing good, or if you're doing good, just good news at goodnewsbroadcast.com. You can just email us, and we'll eventually get you on the Good News broadcast. We're in the process of getting it, making it easier for you to. Actually, you know, we have a YouTube site now. We became partners with this YouTube organization, and you could go YouTube.com and YouTube.com and / Good News broadcast, and you can come on to one of our things. I think we have a little change here. Maybe Brandy is going to get set up right after. Actually, we're bringing out another guest who is really tied into the Hudson River sloop Clearwater. Oh, we're taking a break now. After this guest, okay. All right. And so we need to take a tape break, I think. And what, Andy, you're on camera. What? No breaks. We'll keep on going? Okay. So you can have enough tape? We're okay. All right. We're going right into it. Carl Schwartz. Hello, Carl.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, good. Thank you for being here. I'm doing fine. I think got some requests here. People are looking for some things, but we're in the process of getting them for them. But we're going to go with Carl Schwartz and the Clearwater.org. Carl, you know Mr. Seeger for some years.
27 years.
27 years. Tell us about your background with him.
Well, I started with the Revival, which is the festival that they have up in Croton, New York, back in 1981. And I got involved with Clearwater, the annual meeting, which occurs every year in September. I was on the board. I served on the board of directors of Clearwater from 1992 to 1999. I've been the president of New York City Friends of Clearwater, which is a sloop club of Clearwater. Pete decided that the Hudson River was much too big to have just one organization overall being involved with the environment of the river, and he decided that there should be sloop clubs, what he calls sloop clubs, up and down the river that would think locally and think globally and act locally, as he got it from Du Bois, to work on their particular part of the river. And so we are a New York City part of the New York City Friends of Clearwater. So I've been involved with Clearwater for a long, long time, and that's my involvement with Clearwater.
Okay, and what are some of the things that you guys have done?
Oh, we've done a lot of things. Well, in New York City, for example, we've been very involved with New York City's drinking water, because New York City's drinking water is a very, very important issue, because we have to keep it clean. People think it's clean, but because of all the development up in Westchester and Putnam County, it's not so clean. So we have to really worry about that. And we're very involved with the river down here. It's amazing. I heard Jim Brown talk about people being able to swim. People swim in the Hudson River right here in New York City. And it's right
here, yeah, they have those kayaks and
exactly
off of Pier.
Exactly.
I guess that's 23, and then down further around
off of Chamber Street.
Chamber Street.
Exactly. And so it's really wonderful that we feel very proud that we have helped keep this river clean.
Give you a hand, because keeping that
Thank
Hudson
you.
River clean is a magnitude of a job, and obviously, see, there's many people doing good things in the world, and Carl's a perfect example.
Well, we try.
And the organization, yes.
We try, Paul, and it's really special to be here. on Pete's 88th birthday. I was at the premiere of the screening of the Tribeca Film Festival on Sunday night, and I felt like when I was watching this whole history of this great man that I've known for 27 years, it was part of my life. And it's been part of my life for a long time. I've been lucky enough to be up at his house, that log cabin. I saw his granddaughter when she was 5 days old in that log cabin. So it's very, very special to me to celebrate his birthday. And like his father, may he live into his 90s or longer. His father lived to about 92. Pete always talks about that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's very special.
Well, I wanted to make sure you got on the show because I know you've been so connected for so long. And you were at Gale, Ken Gale actually mentioned me to you, and however, maybe it was Ray Corona.
It was Ray Corona.
Ray Corona introduced us, so we just wanted you to be part of the program. So I thank you very much for coming on down.
Thank you very much too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Okay, take the mic off, and we'll grab that off you.
Okay.
I wonder now. I kind of wonder what we're doing next. Are we going to have? We're going to take a break now. Let me tell you why we're taking a break, because we have to re-record the some of the stuff. Not re-record. We have to switch tapes and machines, because this is an epic program. Okay, so stay tuned, and we're just going to take a hiatus for a second, and we'll come back. Thank you.